Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Dean with Mass Basic Gold and Silver, and today we're looking at unsearched coin rolls. If this is the first time you're joining us, thank you very much for checking out our channel today. Please think about subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And today we're going to be looking at these $3 dime rolls. I personally have never seen $3 rolls before. I haven't seen them on eBay. I haven't really seen them anywhere. I did some research on $3 rolls, and these most likely came out of the late 1940s, early 1950s. And again, I've never seen these before. So I have 10 rolls that you can see here. All of them, they look like they have Mercury and Roosevelt dimes in them. These all came. You can see that these are nice and tight. The coins aren't moving around here. And all of these came in that huge collection that I've been working on for the last few weeks here. So these are just really nice. These are, you can see some toning here on this Roosevelt and on this Roosevelt, which that's kind of what you'd suspect, right, of a roll here. These coins on the end would have a little bit of toning on them. This one looks old. This one looks fairly old. This one here, some toning again on the Mercury, kind of to show that this is an older roll. But let's open one up here and see what is inside these unsearched rolls. I think that this is entertaining. On eBay, you can find unsearched rolls of everything. Unsearched wheat pennies, unsearched buffaloes, unsearched dimes, even like this. I would never put these rolls up on eBay on my storefront as unsearched. I would just put them up simply as silver. So you can see that they are really, this is a really tight roll. These are not easy to open. These are just fun to kind of look at here. We're going to try to get this open all the way. You can see how old the paper is, but this is quite nice. So let's open this up. Let's move these out of the way a little bit. We'll kind of go through what we find in here. So we should have at least 30 silver dimes, right? $3 worth of dimes here. Looks like most of these are Mercuries. Looks like all of these are in circulated condition. Here's that ender here. The end here has, some toning from 1936. Looks like the whole coin is toned. Put that there. Oh, it looks like we have a Barber. We have a Barber dime here from 1913. That's pretty neat. Let's see what else we have here. 1943. Mercury, looks like a little bit of luster left on that one. There's another one probably. Yep, another 43 with a little bit of luster left. Both are from Philadelphia Mint, if I can talk. Here's a 44 Mercury, circulated. Here's a Roosevelt. This one looks circulated, 1950. Yep, 1950 Philadelphia. Nice circulated condition. So all of these are 90% silver. Here's a 43 again. We just want to go through all these, make sure everything here is silver. Looks like everything is circulated. So despite these rolls being old, here's a nice 1928. But despite these rolls being old, we can see that the coins inside are quite circulated. So these have been, nice 36. Yeah, Philadelphia. So again, doesn't seem to be anything special in these. 1939. Just looks like these are circulated condition, kind of junk silver coins. Here's a 1949. Philadelphia. We have another Mercury, 42. You always want to check those twos to make sure it's not a 42 over 41. Here's a 1943 again. Still from the Philadelphia Mint. So I don't think we've seen one. Here's a 44. So these are all Philadelphia Mint. Let's keep checking. Here's a 45. again, so if these were put together in the 50s, if these rolls were from the 50s, these are well circulated. Nothing really spectacular here. Obviously, some of these coins are older. From the mid 50s, so that would again help us to kind of date when these rolls were put together. Here's another 49. So 49S. So that's a nice S. That's the first one we found here that is not from the Philadelphia Mint. Let's see what else we got here. We got a kind of a gross looking Mercury here. Another silver, 39. Another Philadelphia. So let me put in the comments if you would buy a roll like this and how much you would spend on these. So for, here's an S, nice 44S. If this is something you would purchase for yourself and how much you'd spend on a roll like this, if you think that it would be worth trying to find one of those key dates. 41D. But as we can see here, look at this, a 66. That's a clad coin. That shouldn't even be in here. That's clad, not silver. So that should be not in there, but I guess somebody put it in there as a filler. Here's a 42S, so another S. Again, nothing spectacular. Here's a 40S, nothing spectacular. And a really beat up 1917S, but really beat up, got a chip taken out of it. So that's interesting. So yeah, put in the comments what you think if you would buy one of these rolls. The paper looks old. The roll itself looks old. We had a clad coin in there mixed in, so from 66, so that would imply that these were put together in the 60s maybe, if we were just trying to, play detective here. So again, what do you think of these? Is this something you'd want to do? Just counting these here, we do have 30 altogether. We have 30 coins altogether, 31 coins altogether, I guess. So we got a little extra. But is it worth it? Is it worth paying a premium on one of these rolls because it looks like an old roll? And a lot of people do that. A lot of people, they go to eBay, they buy unsearched rolls like these. This looks like a legit roll here. I did look up the company. That was a real company. But yes. What's this? This, I'm telling you, is the dangers of new old stock. So, I got a whole bunch of these in this collection. So, this collection had a whole bunch of these brand new old stock. So, the paper looks old. You can see here, these are the extras. And this is why I made this video and wanted to show you these, because there's people I think would be easily fooled by these rolls that, by the way, I put together every single one of these rolls. All of these were brand new paper, but it looks old because it is old. This is old new stock, or new old stock, I should say. So I just wonder, I want you to be honest. Would you be fooled by these? Would these be something you would have said, these have got to be real. These have got to be real. This is never seen a $3 roll before. Obviously, these are from, whenever. I will say a side note, these also were in there. This is also new old stock. These are pretty cool postcards, 2 cents with Benjamin Franklin on them. These are kind of cool. Just your kind of plain postcard, but never been used, obviously. I wouldn't be able to mail them today without adding a little bit of postage to them. But it's kind of a nice, conversation piece, especially if you like Benjamin Franklin. But again, just getting back to my point, the new old stock is a real thing. You never know where people can find paper like this, and they'll put together something that can trick you. And I think the last time I checked, we have over $500 worth of silver here. but I wonder if people would pay more because the silver is in these old rolls. And, if you put something on the end, there are some 1926s in this group. So if I put 1926 on the ends of these rolls, somebody might think, hey, man, that might be a 1926S. I'm going to buy that roll. There's a whole bunch of Barbers in these as well. If I put a Barber on the end, people might, again, think that the rolls are even older. I did get some seated liberties in this collection. I could be putting a seated liberty on the end to try to trick people. Again, I would never do any of this, but I'm just trying to explain to you that there are people out there that would take full advantage of the fact that this is new old stock. And that's why, to me, never, ever, ever buy any roll on eBay. If they are honest and say that they were searched and that this is a silver roll and that it's basically being sold for the silver value, maybe go for that if that's something you want, kind of as a novelty. But otherwise, if it says unsearched or truly unsearched, that's my favorite. eBay allows that, people to actually write truly unsearched rolls. Yeah, okay. So anyway, I hope this was a fun video for you to watch. And until we meet again, stay safe and enjoy.